been getting, it's been a lot of controversy. This might be the worst week of his streaming career, man. I'm just letting you know, man.
Help!
A lot of shit been going on with Darnell Doodoo Garbage Jr. And we gonna get into it, man, right now. Let's get it.
Number one is his cameraman left him.
That little ass fan on the floor.
As you got.
That little ass fan on the floor. Who is this blowing on, bro? What circulation is this little ass fan? Y'all couldn't have got the big fan at the Walgreens?
Guys do know I have
What the fuck?
me and Ed have parted ways.
Who the hell is Ed?
I seen
That's
some
his
fake
cameraman.
captions. They saying that
Right.
me and Ed is beefing. That is not the case. But
Him and Ed must be the cameraman.
I did not
'cause
fire
heard
Ed.
somehow with the cameraman.
Ed decided that he wanted to leave.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I
Yeah, gotta
understand
follow
it.
that.
And y'all know I always preach to people like, if you want to,
Start your own business, man.
you know what I'm
Do your
saying,
own
go to the
thug
route.
deeds.
I always preach that. I can't be mad at it because, you know, if I'm hanging around doing this and that, I'm gonna get inspired too, and I'm gonna want to do whatever I want to do. So, that's that, y'all. So I gotta find a new cameraman. Unfortunate, you know, it happens. It is what it is.
So here, DDG announces his cameraman, Edmund, left him. This is the second cameraman that left him, by the way. The first guy was Johnny.
Damn.
And that dude, Johnny's really successful right now.
Oh,
He's
for real?
killing it. There was no bad
What'd he
blood
do? He started
between them,
streaming or
so
something?
DDG needed another cameraman after that. Also, that dude, Johnny, was the only one that showed up to DDG, the only streamer in LA that showed up to DDG's show, showed him a lot of love, support. That guy seems like a very authentic, big-hearted guy.
Yeah.
Now, for this Edmund guy, why
Is
did
this him?
he leave?
But why did I leave?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. So is that the method? Is that the method? You just let me go be a cameraman for a streamer, end up being like they character on the stream, and then start streaming? Is that the method? Because this chat look like it's fake busted. It ain't 5 people in this chat, bro. Motherfuckers is talking in this chat. You see, so is that the method? Shit, hire me. Hire me. I can be a cameraman. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I want to preface. Hey, you want to be a streamer. You left to be a streamer. I'm going to be a streamer.
Damn. Told y'all, stupid ass.
If I see somebody say, Ed left to be a fucking pickleball champion, that's what the I'm going to do next.
I ain't gonna lie, Ed funny as hell. Ed should have been left. What the fuck?
Don't tell me what the not to do, because I'm going to do it. Follow your heart always. You left to be a corn starch. Space Coop, get your look.
what
Watch
the hell?
this.
That's a
I'm
pen in
gonna give you a chance.
The pen up my
So,
ass?
of course, immediately, when this guy leaves, he hops on and he starts talking about why he left, and he's streaming, of course. And you see the
course.
chat moving. And do you think these guys are fans of this guy? Well, they might become fans of this guy now.
Maybe
but
later,
no,
yeah,
really,
now.
they're fans of DDG.
Right.
So this guy continues and gives a little bit of a complaint of why he had to quit.
But that's why I say fans and supporters is 2 different things. That's why I don't never call y'all fans. Fans is fake ass niggas. I ain't fake ass niggas. They gonna hop on whatever's trending. They gonna hop on whatever's cool. They gonna hop on every streamer. They gonna go back to back. A supporter is gonna support me no matter what I do. A real supporter, if I post a picture right now and say I'm selling coffee, they buying the coffee. You feel me? Do this here. Nigga, I ain't trying to talk to you. You know what I am? A real supporter, a real supporter. If I open a barbershop, nigga, they coming to get their hair cut. You know what I am? A fan is a fake ass nigga. All she wanna do is just watch whatever's going on. You see? So
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk They just maximize their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000.
Everybody gets burnt out. I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest, holding this camera is fucking tiring. Y'all don't understand. Y'all think it's a joke. In Trinidad, I held the FX6 in the hot beaming sun. Bro, I was burnt. I looked like a tomato and I held that all day and we were walking 25,000 steps.
Yeah.
But y'all still call me an L cameraman. There's no winning. And I gotta accept the fact that at the end of the day, there's gonna be people that hate. But however many people we have in here, whether it's 1%, 10%, I don't care. But if you're a piece of shit that just likes to spread hate, just leave. I don't want you to buy my clothes. I don't want you to support me. I want to build a real community.
Oh, he doing
based
clothes
off my
too?
brand reservation.
So this guy's talking about, yeah, you know, in Trinidad, I had to hold up this thing in the beaming sun. It's like, dude, that's your job. This is the problem with it. And DDG's mother was
But why is his mama saying something? His mama
even upset with this as well.
Why is his mama? Okay, whatever. I ain't even going. Listen. That's his job for sure. But everybody gets tired of a job. Nigga, I only had 2 jobs. I came to the before my YouTube blew up, before I got money off YouTube and shit. Like, I came to the conclusion, like, I'm not working no job. I worked at a candy store for 1 year, bro. I worked at a candy store for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? On and off, because like I was like part-time anyway. I was making like $12 an hour, which was actually very good. This is like 2017. Actually was very good. $12 an hour was great. Nigga. I was like 18. You know what I'm saying? 19. Like, nigga, that was great. $12 an hour at that time was a fucking-tastic. And I was getting $12 an hour working part-time. And then, you know, after that, they like the candy store got closed down, so I didn't have a job for a minute, so I was just broke. And then I went to be a driver helper at UPS. That shit lasted like a few weeks, maybe a month. And you know what I'm saying? And then I quit that, and I ain't had a job since, bro. I came to the conclusion I'd rather be broke and figure it out, because me being broke, and I don't suggest this for nobody else. It's just me. Me being broke, I'm like, I have to figure it out now. So what did I do? I started a marketing company. You know what I'm saying? I used to post, I started other channels and shit like that. I just was hustling every day. I ain't give a damn. I just need $10, $15 a day. All I needed enough to do. I didn't have to leave my house. I didn't have to talk to no girls. I didn't have to do nothing. I just needed enough money to go to McDonald's or like some restaurant, give me some food and give me a little weed. If I could get some food and get a little weed, I was cool. I ain't buy no clothes. I ain't get my hair cut, nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was me, and that's how I figured it out, because I put that pressure on myself. You know what I'm saying? Even when I first got this house, gang, I couldn't afford it. I could have afforded it. You know what I'm saying? I could have paid for it, but I wasn't making as much as I am now. But when I got this house and them bills went triple time, but I wanted the house. I visited it. I'm like, I can afford it. I can make it happen. I can make it more comfortable. And it was, when I first got the house, I got the house in like April. I moved in like June or like July, one of them. And by the time it was time to move in, I grinded, I hustled, nigga, and I had that shit. I doubled my income just off of, you know what I'm saying? I have to hustle now. Like putting that pressure on. That's the type of person I am. But why is his mama talking?
Janelle, what you talking about? Ed.
His mama streaming?
Quitting or whatever he did. Ed know he wrong, because he could have gave, if you work in a job, you give them a notice. You don't just do like that. Ed, if you watching, yeah, I said it.
Yeah, that's cool and all. That's a courtesy. It's not a requirement. I ain't never gave no 30-day note. I ain't never did that. You know, when the candy store called me back, they said, hey, we're reopening, we'll love you. I came to the little bullshit interview. They didn't hire me back. Then they asked me to come back for a seasonal. I came back, or no, I did actually came back. They asked me to come back. I had told them I was going to come back. And then I changed my mind, and I didn't come back. I don't have to tell, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to put it to you like this. If DDG quit streaming today, he not going to, I bet you he wouldn't have gave Ed no motherfucking 30-day notice. Hey, bro, this streaming shit over with. Twitch and YouTube is ended. I can't pay you no more. The job don't never give you no 30-day notice. Them niggas that work for Spirit, Them niggas just woke up and didn't have a job. When the government shut down, the TSA agents, they just wake up with no job. Don't nobody give a fuck about what they got going on. They don't get no extra pay. They don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? So he don't owe DDG that much, bro. Like, shit, nigga, hey, I'm not doing this no more, bro. Nigga, sorry, bro. Like, you feel me? It's a courtesy. It's not a requirement.
You just don't do like that. You don't. I mean, it don't even have to be no 2 weeks notice, but a day or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or something. You don't do nobody like that. We family, right? At least that's what we said.
DDG's mother is spitting. I didn't know she was streaming, but you're not giving the guy a 2 weeks notice? And now DDG's in search for a new cameraman, and he talks about, you know, like he wants people around. This is why I think DDG's too big-hearted for this. Yeah, you know, I want people around me. I want bosses, and I want people to level up. No, you want a cameraman. I'm going to give DDG content right here. Free content, free game. Don't give me credit. I just want to watch it and be entertained. The next cameraman you get, you got to have the interviewing process, get a lie detector for the interviewing process. So have the guy doing the lie detector, and all the people that you try out, you line them up in the lie detector and you ask them, hey, do you ever have any plans on streaming? Are you going to use the opportunity by being my cameraman to eventually launch your streaming career?
That's a method.
That's going to be a banger of a stream. DDG's fan base is going to love that. And the people that actually want to become streamers, they're going to fail the lie detector, and you kick them onto the curb. And the ones that aren't, now you know you've got somebody that's going to be reliable.
Or, see, I come from a place because in that time when I was broke, bro, and I was figuring out, part of me figuring it out was my mom actually bought me a camera. I think it was like for my birthday. I begged. I said, I don't want nothing else. Just give me a camera. It was like a $600-700 camera. It was like a Canon SL3 or something like that. And something like that. T3i, something like that. Something like entry-level DSLR. And when I got that camera, I'm like, shit, I'm finna be a cameraman. So when I moved to Atlanta from Chicago in 2020, I was a cameraman for a lot of like up-and-coming rappers in Chicago. That's how I end up being around Lil Baby, Old Hood, all his old homies and shit like that. And Gucci Mane old homies, you know what I'm saying? If you ever heard that song with him and Young Thug, put a four every day, my nigga, let's put a do in it. Nigga, this a gangster party. Why the fuck is you in it? Pop cooked that shit so good, he put a shoe in it. Pop, Mojo, I was the cameraman for like a lot of his people too. And what I will tell you about cameraman is I had to be that. Being a cameraman made me very humble because being a cameraman, you get disrespected. You get treated like shit. A lot of times cameramen are underpaid. A lot of times cameramen work long hours for not that much money. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times cameramen don't really get respect. The girls don't respect them. The homies don't respect them. Half the time the nigga they working for don't really respect them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cameraman. Hey, bro, my name Mac, bro. You know what I'm saying? My name is Mac, bro. Like, my name ain't cameraman. You feel me? And a lot of people just don't really feel, that's not something, a cameraman is not a job that you look at and be like, yeah, like, this turn. I'm sure bro wasn't making DDG riding around making 100 racks. Ain't no way his cameraman should be making no less than 10,000 a month. 5-10,000 a month. You got this man traveling around. Yeah, you paying for travel, but he away from home, he away from his family, he with you 24/7, he walking around doing all this, ain't no way you should be paying him anything less than 10,000. And really, nigga, that's the least. You feel me? Like, if I'm riding around streaming in real life every day, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, I'm paying my cameraman 10 racks easy. I'm gonna take care of my cameraman. If you want to keep your cameraman and you don't want your cameraman to start streaming, you have to make it worth his while. It's a job. But I could tell you from first-hand experience, a lot of these niggas don't take the streaming. A cameraman probably was getting underpaid, overworked, and disrespected. Maybe not by DDG, but just overall by everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to keep your cameraman and retain him, pay him. That's any job. If you don't want this person to leave your job, he's a good employee, you make sure you get him a Christmas bonus. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you let him get an extra 30 minutes at lunch. You make sure you give him a raise. Hey, nigga, you been working hard. You ain't complaining. You ain't did nothing for 3 months, nigga. I'm giving you a raise. You going from 5,000 to 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not just doing no shit. He working all day, every day, bro.
And doesn't have an ulterior motive. Because the problem is, what happened with this Edmund guy, DDG paid this guy. He took him traveling around everywhere with him. And he launched his career off of DDG's back and left DDG. So you paid this guy to build him up a career where he can get paid more. You see how insane that is? No, that's way too generous. You need somebody that is a cameraman. Like, for example, iShowSpeed's cameraman, that guy is a cameraman. That Slips dude. He loves cameras. He loves figuring out how to get better shots, how to get the underwater streams, all that other stuff. A lot of these people that want to be a cameraman or an assistant, they just want proximity to clout. They just want to be lit. It's like Dean the Great. Dean the Great had to fire one of his cameramen because the guy decided to like crack a chick in the middle of the stream. It's like, what the hell are you doing? There's a party. If you're a manager, if you're a cameraman, if you are a merch guy, if you are anybody that's part of the operation, you handle your part of the operation. You're not partying over here. All right? You're on the job. You're on the clock. So the fact that this guy launched his career off the back of DDG, I can only blame DDG. I can't blame the guy. I will say him not giving a notice is crazy. And yeah, DDG needs to get somebody who wants to be a cameraman, who is shy, who isn't charismatic. And this is the thing. DDG talks about, he wants a cameraman that he's going to be able to kick it with off camera. No, you don't. You want a nerd that you would have probably bullied. And you're like, this guy's weird. Like, why does this guy never talk to us? He just like shows up on time all the time. He doesn't ever complain. And then once the stream is off, he just goes home and turns on his computer and starts playing video games. I don't even know where he lives. I don't know anything about him. That's who you need. That's who's going to be reliable. So DDG loses his cameraman. That's off rip. Now, in sticking to his streaming career, he also got into it with his group, Capaholics. And he would get into an argument with his own brother about, you're probably like, Capaholics? That thing is still a group? Yeah, they are still a group.
I'm gonna tell you exactly where everything...
But this what I was saying. I heard what he said. And he said basically like, you need a nerd that's somebody who you probably would have bullied. That's the problem though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to tell me if you taking care of this cameraman. Like, for real, actually as a job, because you got to realize you're asking a lot for this cameraman. You know what I'm saying? You're asking him to travel with you. Most of these cameramen be with y'all 24/7. Just because you paying for his flight and paying for his hotel, nigga, that's a business expense for you. It's a tax write-off. That should not take away how much you're paying me, though. You see what I'm saying? Because if you go work for a Fortune 500 company and they got you traveling, guess what? They going to have you traveling? On the company credit card. Hey, here, we booked your flight. Go over here and do this meeting, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. They not gonna tell you like, yeah, you traveling, so we gonna pay you less. No, motherfucker, you actually pay me more. You got me leaving my family, leaving my house, packing my shit. I'm uncomfortable in this little ass hotel, taking this plane, this shit, 4-5 hours flight. You got me doing this, you got me doing. I would love to find out how much these cameramen be making. You know what I'm saying? But if I have a cameraman, if I'm a streamer and making as much as these people, if you're not making that much, then I get it. You feel me? But DDG is one of the biggest streamers, bro. You making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Hundreds. You can scratch your ass. You can stream 5 days in a month and make 50,000, 40,000 in that month. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay that man $10,000, $20,000 a month to be your cameraman, bro. He working his ass off, gang. And I guarantee you wouldn't have to keep finding new ones. Pay that man 20 racks. You think he walking away from 20 racks? He might walk away in a year. He might save up his own money and start his own company, or save up 200,000 in 10 months and go. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But he gonna be a lot more loyal to you, because a lot of people ain't gonna be wanting to lose. I ain't finna quit no $20,000 a month job to go stream and maybe take off. No, I'm gonna stay here for a few years at least. You know what I mean?
Everything went wrong. Because remember that first stream we did? That shit was great, right? But I think where everything went wrong is everybody started streaming at their own time. You stream at 10 a.m. Who the is watching streams at 10 a.m.? It's got real jobs.
Me and my be up at 10.
Exactly. It's not me and my niggas. It's supposed to be our niggas. It's supposed to be a pool of niggas. When you look at other organizations, when you look at other people like Core or Clover or the other niggas, when they all stream at the same time, they all together.
Yeah.
So let's say Ryan, his people know Jason because Jason always in it. So they gonna go to Jason. You know what I'm saying? All of our numbers would be times 3 if we all cross-pollinate. But who am I? I'm just
What you was gonna say, T.O.? You guys
So here, DDG's just giving these guys game.
He giving them game, but you could tell that shit going in one ear and out the other. These are the type of niggas who like. They gonna do what they want to do, bro. You could just tell.
I'm just sitting here listening and watching. I'm like, who's the guy on the left? Who's the guy in the middle? Who's the guy in the back left? And who's the guy in the back right? And that's the point.
I know T.O. because I've been watching DDG for a very long time, and me and T.O. been following each other for years. I rock with T.O. I think that nigga name is Derek. I never really heard of him. I don't know who that people is. I don't know who the fuck that is in the back. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I think it seemed like to me DDG be trying to put them on, but they don't really be working. Like, they don't really want it for real. And I can't want this shit more than you. You're not about to slow up my motion. I'm going from 200,000 to 140 because I'm fucking with you, but you ain't even trying to do it. No, nigga.
DDG's trying to make. He's like, yo, we need to do stuff together.
Right.
And DDG is the guy that doesn't need to tell them this.
Exactly.
He doesn't need to be in anything with them.
He don't need to do
they
shit.
need to take the initiative to
They
be
need
in
to be the
something
ones
with
like,
DDG because that's going to clout them up. The only reason whatever viewers that they have watched him is because of DDG. That's the nucleus. That's the core of everything. Now, Dub, he's also known. He's known as DDG's brother.
Right.
I know who Dub is. I recognize Dub. These guys I don't, frankly. And he would go in on them again when he's wearing these pretty cool glasses.
Y'all don't know how to be honest with yourself.
Studious glasses here, there, and
That's
there.
your problem. It's cool. That's like
How about instead of saying, "Oh, you're called, we're ass," you said this and that.
why don't we say, all right, bet we finna tee this up there.
We finna
That's what we do. That's what I'm saying. I can see if I was saying what I'm saying and I'm not kicking it with. I'm not pulling up. I'm here, nigga. I got 2 cribs. I'm here, damn it, every day. Every day.
No, you was here.
I'm here kicking it with. I'm here smoking with T.O. I'm here streaming every fucking day.
But nigga, you don't realize one thing I learned about life, bro, is DDG, you are the chosen one. You, nigga, you, the work ethic is in you. You the nigga that was vlogging, posting 3 vlogs every day. For the whole summer. 3 vlogs every day, nigga? Do you know how hard that is for most people to do? I think it's fucking easy. We ain't steel workers, nigga. We ain't in the field, nigga. We ain't construction workers, nigga. We just fuck, nigga. We sit down on our ass and turn the camera on, talk shit, and get paid, bro. It ain't really that hard. It's a job, don't get me wrong, but it's like, nigga, it's like, just do it. So I seen this nigga do 3 vlogs a day. You feel me? And rap. And go on tour and still drop vlogs. And I seen him do it. So all he did was take that same work ethic and move it over to streaming instead of vlogging, which really is just a fucking long ass uncut vlog, really. He's doing the same thing. He's just doing it live now. You feel me? These niggas, you have to remember, bro, DDG has been lit for more than 10 years, nigga. It's probably been exactly 10 years since he moved to LA and was rich, pretty much. Bought an i8, 18, 19 years old, and was rich. I might go just get high and watch them old vlogs because I remember looking at his vlogs like, bro, oh my God. Like, this young nigga doing this shit off YouTube. Like, I can do this shit. Like, I remember looking at that shit. That shit probably bring back nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? But these people, they see that game. And these niggas ain't working like that, bro. They don't got no clippers. They not working their ass off trying to make this shit work. And they got DDG. I don't understand that shit. Because if I'm DDG cousin, fuck you. I'm on that. Hey, nigga, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm coming there. Hey, look, film this, film that, do this. Let's do a smoke session. Hey, let's do that. Yeah, I got this idea, DDG. Hey, can you help me get some? I need some girls for this video. Can you help me find some girls? Like, I need to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a fucking nigga. I'm like the Energizer Bunny, nigga. I need because when I was coming up, bro, I didn't have no connections, no nothing, nigga. It was me. I had to figure this shit out my damn self, bro. I wish I had a nigga like, hey, bro, let's do this, let's do that. Hey, what you think about this video? Hey, I've been editing this shit all night. What you think? You feel me? I tried this shit. I don't know if it's raw though. Let me know. What you think? You think it'll hit? You think you can repost it for me? All right, look, I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. You think you could be in a video with me? Like, them niggas they don't seem like they thirsty and they hungry like that.
I don't gotta be here, nigga. You was just at my setup.
Yeah.
My shit nice. Yeah. I can just be in that.
That computer collecting dust. I be here every day. If I was saying it and I wasn't on the court hooping with, I get it. If I'm on the court hooping with every day, I don't give a fuck what these talking about. Yeah, this is me being real.
So here, DDG has to tell these guys, he's like, yo, I got two cribs. I'm in the crib every day. And he's yelling at them to work harder. And then there's also a new guy. I'm like, who are these people? Please tell me. Now, they had this like quarter zip idea, which was good. And DDG joined them for this quarter zip idea. But you can't want it more for these guys than they want it for themselves. Like, all of these other groups, they're streaming at the same time and they're appearing on each other's streams.
Right.
So these guys have to figure out some sort of segments. So if you're one of DDG's entourage, which you guys are in the Capaholics, if you want to make a name for yourself, and DDG's coming to your crib, it's not even like, yo, you're never here for us.
Exactly.
He's there and they don't do anything. You got to figure out, how can I become a recurring funny theme or something in DDG's stream? How can I prank him this one stream? So you can become a character. So when DDG's offline, then his viewers care enough about you guys to want to watch you when DDG's not online. Because right now, they don't care. They're just like, oh yeah, that's one of DDG's homies. There isn't enough interaction for you guys to get airtime in front of many more viewers so that they watch you guys. And that's how you slowly build it up. That's how you build like your own little universe. But these guys, they're just lazy. Honestly, I think these guys are just chiefing weed all day, living in a crib for free. They're like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna turn on the stream a little bit. They don't want it. And that's why I say like DDG's just gotta cut these guys off. They're just dead weight. Like,
Exactly.
if they can't think of these things and I can, like,
Exactly.
my dumb brain, and this isn't even my job, like, come on, dog. So there's that. He also argues with his brother.
A thing, if I know what you got going on, you know what I got going on. How can we stream at 2 a.m., 2 p.m.? That's unrealistic.
I'm gonna say this though. He's the only that came with content like, let's do it together. You ain't never told me, hey, let's do 24-hour, let's do this and that. You ain't never came to my room and said,
Why
let's
do I
do
need to
some
come to
streaming.
your room?
I'm just saying, you ain't.
What the fuck do you mean? Why do you need to come to your room? Are you fucking crazy? What do you mean? Why? Because you're supposed to be hungry. This is the one with, he's the one with all the money. He not supposed to be coming, fuck, he supposed to come to your room and beg you to come do some shit, nigga? Who does that? What owner, what fucking, and like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? If I'm a rookie and DDG is, let's say DDG is LeBron or Michael Jordan or fucking KD or somebody, some veteran, seasoned veteran, made $1 billion in the league, and I'm the rookie, I'm not gonna wait for him to come knock on my hotel room and be like, hey, young nigga, let's work. Let me show you something. No, I'm calling that nigga 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, yo. Hey, Bron. Hey, bro. Hey, man, yeah, I know you've been showing me a lot of love and stuff like that, but I'm a rookie, bro. I'm a rookie, and I want to learn as much as I can before you retire, bro. Can you think we could work tomorrow? Think I could come do a workout with you or something? What you got going on? You think you can come show me some stuff or come watch some film with me? Or you think, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be coming at him with the fucking ideas. He's the millionaire. This nigga made it. What the fuck he coming to you for? To help you. You supposed to be hungry. You supposed to be hungry and want to be on his level. And be, hey, nigga, hey, 4 o'clock in the morning, nigga, let's do it, nigga. Hey, look, I got this idea. I pay for everything. Don't worry about it, nigga. Just help me do, like, you supposed to be doing that.
So how is that a group thing?
So
if
I
I'm
ain't tell
talking
you
to
I wanna
you,
do a stream with you?
if I'm talking to you, that's not a group thing.
It started off with them.
What?
Now I got a quarter zip on. That's how it go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
So
you the
me
only-
and you did something.
And notice the only one without a quarter zip is...
And it ended with all 5 of us.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, what I'm saying is like, we just did a complete good stream, right? The start of the end of the stream where we're ending. Oh, we're nothing. We're at the bottom. What? I got more money than half the niggas in them other groups.
Oh my God.
I'm way more successful than other niggas. So if we talk about individually, none of the niggas can fuck with me.
Who are you talking about, Dub? What's wrong with you, Dub? You don't have way more money than most of these people, Dub. You don't get no fucking views, Dub. What are you talking about? You get 91K views a week, and that's up 200%. So your average is what, 20K a week? What are you talking about, bro? Like, you getting 41K, bro. You 500,000 views a week, nigga. That's $5,000 a week. So you trying to say you really think you getting more money than Rakai? You really think you getting more money than Ray? Than Ty Leo? You ain't getting more money than them niggas. You have 1,000 people on your stream, if that. That's usually when you streaming with, like, calm down, bro, and that's cool. You don't have more money than these people. You just talking out the back of your ass because your feelings getting hurt when he's trying to, all DDG is trying to do is say, we are ass. Compared to where we should be and where we could be, we're ass. Y'all, okay, you're more successful than them other niggas. So why they get more views than you then, Dub? Why are they more talked about? Why are their streams popping more than yours? Y'all like the KD Suns that didn't make the playoffs. Like, y'all like the superstars, like the all-star team that got their ass swept in the first round. That's y'all. And then when the best player on the team come to the team and like, y'all, we ass. You say, nigga, we made the playoffs. I'm getting more money than all them niggas who in the playoffs right now. The fuck do they gotta do? Like, what are you even talking about?
If you talk about other groups, none of them niggas can fuck with you. Because we worried about them for
it. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Yes, it do, bro. Okay, so let's do this. For now on, let's not film with nobody but ourselves then.
That's what the fuck I've been trying to do.
Okay.
Weirdo.
The mother, every that ain't cap, I'm saying
I've been telling
I've been on that.
And I won't smoke.
Listen, you
Ain't talking, and I won't smoke with you, Dub. Sit your dumb. You need to let DDG. You need to leave your brother alone, gang. There's something wrong with that nigga. He retarded. I ain't gonna lie. I won't smoke. Who you won't smoke with? Streamers? Dub, you not tough, bro. What the fuck is wrong with these people? You not tough. Nobody said nothing about smoke. The nigga is talking about success, clout, and money and progressing, and you sitting here getting mad like a little hoe. Like a girl. You sitting here getting mad, talking about some you won't smoke. With who, Dub? We've never seen you fight. The one time you tried to act tough, you look stupid. At DreamCon, trying to fight because a nigga said doo-doo garbage and all you did was push him. You did not swing at all, bro. You waited until he turned around, you grabbed him and threw him on the floor and then looked at him. You not tough, Dub. It's okay. Calm the fuck down, bro. All he trying to do is hype y'all up to want better. Like, the fuck, nigga? You ain't got no $2 million in cars, nigga. You don't own no private jet. So why not try to get there? And maybe you don't get to own a jet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your goal is 50 million. You only end up with 8, but that's more than what you got now. Shoot for the stars. You might land on the moon, nigga. That's all he trying to say, bro.
All will say, oh, I just got on streaming. My views low now. Like, y'all say it on stream.
I don't
say it on stream.
I don't give a
said it today.
That's a joke.
But I don't give
But it doesn't matter, but it comes from a real place. It's like, you can't think about that. If we stream together on the same camera, yeah, I'm gonna have more viewers than that's just how it's gonna go.
Okay, but listen,
it is what it is. But guess what? Going viral every day. Eventually, everybody's gonna be up.
Exactly.
Listen,
Plain and simple.
What I'm saying to that is that's like we can't. It's unrealistic to all of us to stream at the same time.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't unrealistic.
No, it's not unrealistic.
How?
You can make time for whatever you want.
No
exactly.
cap.
So what does it matter if I stream at 10 or Derek stream at 10?
So here you have
He's trying to
this
tell you what it
delusional-
matters, you fucking idiot.
Delusional Dub here. And I can't go in on Dub too much because he's somebody that is consistent and he works hard. He
Completely
does. But nobody
delusional,
cares
bro.
how much money you have. You're in the game of streaming, which is how relevant are you guys as a group in comparison to these other groups? Nobody cares about your bank accounts. Nobody cares how long you've been doing this. It's what have you done for me lately?
Exactly.
Like DDG, there was a time period when he was streaming and he didn't have any motion. Do you think he was saying, yo, I'm better than all these other streamers?
Right.
Like,
Hell
you
no.
haven't
He
seen what I've
turned
done
this
on
shit up.
YouTube and in music. No, he said, I'm going to put my head to the grindstone and I'm going to run it up. And he ran it up as we saw.
But regardless of what niggas say, he's superficial. It's all, I don't give a fuck. His work ethic is something to be looked at and to admire and to strive to be just like. You know what I'm saying? I took this nigga's work ethic and 10x that shit. Hey, I'm finna upload every day. I'm gonna upload 7 reactions, 2 reactions over here, another reaction every day over here. I'm gonna go start 20, 30 more channels. I'm gonna hire somebody to run them. They gonna be faceless channels. I'm gonna get money off that. Like, I got the work ethic from this nigga. No other YouTuber work like this nigga, bro. Nobody except Flight fucking Reacts. That's it.
Last year. So the fact that Dub's like trying to go back and forth with him, it's like, no, shut up. Listen to DDG, follow the captain,
Follow
and
the captain,
take
nigga.
criticism. Like DDG doesn't benefit from these guys blowing up.
Exactly.
He wants to help them. Well, he does benefit if
he
they actually
benefit
do
a little
blow
bit,
up,
but it's
the
not
amount
like
of effort
I know what you're saying.
that he's put in so far is more than anybody else would put in. And
For sure,
he has to explain to these guys and argue with them
to do they own,
get them to agree.
And that's what I refuse to. That's why I lost a lot of homies, bro. That's why I only have one homie for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? 2. Because it's like I'm not about to do this shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not about to let y'all hold me back and I'm trying to worry about y'all. I'm not doing that, bro.
To do something that will help them. At that point, you just got to throw your hands up and say these guys don't want it.
Exactly.
They don't want to compete. That's what it looks like to me. So then we've got the streaming aspect with his cameraman leaving him. We've got his crew just in shambles. And then what do we also have? DDG's music career.
In 2025, you couldn't see me off your For You page. So why I ain't getting major hits? If anything, I'm going to be honest, the streaming fucked it up a little bit. Being honest. You got to put so much time into this shit. You know, it's times where, and a lot of times when I don't stream, I'm going to the studio. When I go to the studio, I'm in the studio for 12 hours. I can't stream. Okay,
Why?
cool.
So sometimes I feel like people hold themselves back. Why, bro? Why you can't stream at the studio? Now you knocking out 2 fucking birds with 1 stone. You streaming and you recording. You feel me? Why you can't go to the studio for 6 hours and then leave the studio and go shopping and stream that? You know what I'm saying? You streaming, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's you, bro. Trust me. Like, you're you, bro. I promise you. I know everybody deal with self-doubt and shit, nigga, but you're DDG, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, trolling aside, all the jokes I told about you aside, nigga, you're DDG, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to sit on your ass with crisscross applesauce in a fucking daycare and stare at the camera for 5 hours, you could do that and make thousands of dollars from it. You're DDG, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Same with Kai Cenat. He was, you know, you gonna deal with self-doubt and shit, but you're Kai Cenat, bro. If you want to start a clothing brand, nigga, start that bitch. You're going to sell out, bro. You're Kai Cenat, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to intertwine the two. I'm going to stream the song and I'm going to stream in the studio while I'm making it. While I'm making the song, I got 10,000 plus niggas that want to co-write with me and tell me if it's or not. First, I got to deal with that. Then second of all, you hear the full song. Then third of all, the business is not done on the song. So when it's ready to put out the song, you already heard it. Y'all seen how the hit-a-thon went. DDG Live, if you go on there right now and type in songs from the hit-a-thon, it's
that makes
there
sense.
with millions of views. I haven't got 1 million views on a music video in a long time.
Well, just change your business up though. How about fuck them writers? Buy your own the beats that you gonna record on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you write the song before you even get to the studio, so that all the business is clear. So then when you get to the studio and you stream the song, as soon as the stream is over, they could go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it like that.
DDG had to learn the harsh lesson that I could have told him before he started this whole thing. Yeah, streaming and music don't go together. There's a reason why Blackboy Max hasn't been making music on stream anymore. You cannot, streaming is about interaction, and you have the worst backseat gamers, backseat drivers, backseat engineers, backseat producers, backseat rappers, all in your chat. And they want your attention. And they're going to tell you this sucks, not change this bar. Meanwhile, the person has no rap career. They haven't had any song do anything. And streaming is so fast paced. So really what I think happened is DDG's music audience dwindled a little bit and his live streaming audience grew because like he said, he hasn't gotten 1 million views on a music video because the music video is old by the time it comes out. They've already heard you make the song, and it takes away the magic of the music making process. It's kind of like this game of push and pull. For example, like a Tory Lanez, right? He live streamed himself on IG making a mixtape, but does he do that for every project? Does he do that for every song? No, but it brought that core fan base closer to him because they got to peer in. They got to see past the veil and like, oh, whoa, this is how this works. But they can't see all of it. Otherwise, the magic is lost. And also what DDG's talking about is like, yo, songs got to get cleared. He ran into a huge issue with Pink Dreads, like the producer and the song getting taken down and the speed at which everything moves. The song
is Pink Dreads that when I'm out of town, I'll be tripping on me. Is that Pink Dreads?
It's quicker than he's able to get paperwork done for it, music video done for it, and it uploaded, and to run a proper marketing campaign for it. So yeah, his music career hasn't been doing that hot. Now, can he do music and streaming? Yes, but they would would have to be separate, and you can't be the best at both. So one is going to have to sacrifice. But DDG, I think he was just looking at it like, yo, how do I maximize the amount of bread I can get whilst doing these two things? Because music would just be a loss. He would be spending 12 hours not streaming, and then he would be paying for the studio time and for the music. So he would be losing money constantly, and the opportunity cost where he could have been streaming, and losing relevance in the streaming world because he would be streaming less to focus on music. So that's a tough decision.
I will always tell DDG, fuck that music, bro. Do that shit for fun, gang. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit for fun. You a content creator, bro. Instead of music, do movies or a short film. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that to where it's like it's still in the content space. Fuck that music. You can still do it, but fuck you to the point where you don't need the music to pay your bills. You don't need the music you don't need to win a Grammy and all that shit. That's probably not gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you quit streaming and lock in on being an artist for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You would probably have to disappear from the internet for a while to get that little mysterious little shit that rappers be doing. You'll probably have to disappear for a little minute before you know what I'm saying? Before you like really take off with the music type shit. But fuck that. You don't need no music, bro. Like, fuck that, nigga. You are a streamer. Stream. Make content. Make short films. Start different channels. You know what I'm saying? Create in different ways. You got the whole world at your disposal, bro. Fuck that music. Rap every now and then, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nigga. Drop a song once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month, nigga. Enjoy it. But if it don't hit 1 million views, you don't care because you just doing it because it's just creating rather than like trying to really like win a Grammy, go to the BET. You know what I'm saying?
That he's going to have to make. But if he wants to make music, I think he should just be like, yo, guys, I got a new song. I was locked in the studio, because it also gives enough time for his streaming audience to miss him because they're used to watching him every single day. Yo, DDG's been gone for 2 days. Oh, wait, DDG popped back on for stream for 10 hours, and then he disappeared for a day, and then he came back for 3 days. That unpredictability will make them appreciate him a little bit more, too. And that brings us to our last one, which is DDG versus his fans. He's into it with his own fan base, and he was happy when all the communities got knocked off and said they better watch out.
I'm going to give y'all another legendary run, and I'm going to leave. So whenever you see me go on a run, and I'm going stupid, and I'm back averaging 20, 50, whatever, just know the ending coming. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to let you miss me, because y'all take me for granted. Y'all think I'm fast food. Y'all need to start treating me like Morton's Steakhouse. I want to be treated like Nobu. You feel me? You only come to me when you want to take a bad. You feel me? You trying to get your best fit out when you want to pull up to me. Y'all pulling up to my hoop shorts and drawers. You feel me? Hoop shorts and dirty t-shirts.
As long as the bread is in streaming, especially if he's running up that bag on Kick now.
He running up that
streaming, bag. He's testing out both. Trust and believe, DDG will not be going anywhere.
Hell no.
But I do think that he is
DDG grandfathered in, bro. I ain't gonna lie. DDG, it's gonna take a lot for him to fall off. But he won't fall. He'll never fall off, like, as far as, like, go broke, nobody watching him. That'll never happen. He grandfathered in, bro. He done worked his ass off for the position he in, and he pioneered a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit upset with his fans complaining about him. And I guess I don't even know what they're complaining about, because this guy's consistent. He's in different cities all the time. He's constantly moving around. And like I've said before, he had 10 years in the game, at the top of the game, and consistent. Hey, we look back 10 years, Roman Atwood, Fousey, these guys, they disappeared on us. Where'd they go? They took long breaks. Roman Atwood, you know, he had that whole stalker situation. Fousey, he's taken huge breaks, never really been back, except that legendary streaming run. Dear God Almighty. Wow. That was he had the greatest stream of all time. They've got to put that on.
I used to love Fousey too.
I was going to say like an NFT, but like, let's be real here. There's got to be some sort of memorabilia for that stream, like some hard drive or something for it that sells for a ton of money in the future. And DDG would flex on them again, telling them that he can't fall off after they accused him of that.
And that's like telling LeBron you can't hoop. You hear me? That's like telling Curry you done. You can't make another three. How many threes I gotta make? You feel me? And honestly, like, when y'all say like that, it just lets me know that this content is such fast food where I can't get too involved with it. That's why I don't get too married to the criticism. I don't get too married to content. That's why I do this streaming to do it. I do this streaming with my eyes closed. I don't give a about what the outcome is. Like a nigga like Deshae though, like a nigga like Deshae, he live and breathe this. So if y'all get to criticizing him, this like I done seen it. This be in his room, and he'll really be thinking about this.
For real.
Think about it. All my life.
Yeah.
But I learned it's so fast food. Like,
and this is true. I just
true.
think that a lot
can't
of
give a
people
fuck.
say somebody fell off when they just outgrew their content. Like a lot of musicians or a lot of rappers,
Right.
especially rappers for teeny boppers, like those SoundCloud rappers are like, man, you know, Pump fell off. This guy fell off. They're making the same exact music.
Right.
You just grew
You
up.
just don't listen
I
to it
think
no
for
more.
DDG, some people just maybe grew out of streaming. Now,
Yeah.
if they're still watching other streamers instead of DDG, then that's dangerous.
I don't think that's dangerous either, though, bro. Like, who does that? It got to a point in time where, like, okay, iCarly, one of my favorite shows ever, but it got to a point in time where I'm not watching this shit no more. I start watching something else. You know what I'm saying? How many TV shows have you watched? Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. Then Season 4 came out, and for whatever reason, you just ain't watch it because you into another show now. Or you working more hours now. Or you might have a kid now, and you know what I'm saying? The shows that you do watch don't be about the shit that you used to. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, shit like that happen, bro. It ain't necessarily like falling off. It's just the natural progression. It's not gonna be too many Drake, Future, Rihanna, Beyonce. Like, it's not gonna be too many of them people. It's gonna be a lot of Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Who still overly turned, ain't fell off at all. But it's different. He got a different audience now. A lot of people that listen to him don't listen to him because his music is different. He grew, he evolved, he dressed different. So he gonna attract a different audience. You know what I'm saying? And this might be the most views or the most attention or the most famous he ever be. You know what I'm saying? But he could still, it's not like you go broke. Like falling off is not going from like 20,000 live viewers every time you stream and now you at 5,000. That's not falling off. That's just, you had your peak and you ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James, because like he said, LeBron James can still hoop, but he ain't never going to be that Miami Heat Bron again. That was the best he had. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry is still balling the fuck out, but he ain't never going to be that unanimous MVP that he was. Like that was his peak. Just because he ain't winning MVPs and championships and scoring and averaging 35 no more, don't mean he fell off. His peak he peaked and then he leveled out a little bit. And he's here still. He's still great. He's still averaging 24, 6 assists, 2-3 rebounds. He's still playing every night. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the playoffs. He just not winning MVPs and championships no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Jordan, the greatest of all time, he only won 6 rings. He played fucking 19, 16, 17 some years or something like that. You feel me? Kobe played 20 years. He only won 5 rings. LeBron played 23 years damn near, bro. He won 4 rings. He ain't ever going to be back to that MVP status, but he's still hooping, though. He's still doing his thing. You feel me? So it's like, that's kind of like how I look at it. Like, motherfuckers, just because you ain't doing as good as you once was or you ain't making as much money. If I go from making $1 million a month streaming and now I'm making 400,000, I'm still rich as fuck, bro. Like, now if I go from making $1 million to 3,000 and I'm damn near broke in this bitch, can't even pay the bills no more, that's falling off. Motherfuckers don't even want to watch me no more, that's falling off. But that ain't really falling off either. That's just when you pivot. Okay, the streaming shit ain't working, but I still got these 4, 5, 6 M's that I got saved up or invested. Let me go buy an apartment building. Let me go start a clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? Let me start a new channel. Let me start a short film channel, a skit channel. Let me start a podcast. Like, it's ways to just revamp yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I hate when niggas use that fall off word, though. I hate that shit.
That is of the utmost concern. But the thing is, DDG's never going to fall off because he's constantly on the cutting edge of every new social platform. Everyone that's coming up grew up watching him, so they will easily collab with him and he'll collab with them. And he's a guy that loves attention. So he's not going to be like, yeah, you know, I'm going to take some money moves and I don't really care about the attention anymore. So if you have all of those things in order and he's entertaining, you really can't fall off. You're just going to be on to the next one, on to the next one. It's like an Andrew Tate, right? Like that guy loves attention, even though he has all the money in the world right now. So whenever someone's blowing up like Clavicular, he pulls up on them, kicks it with them, absorbs some of the clout again. So he gets that new audience again and again and again and again. Because like that dude grew up watching Andrew Tate. But this is chaos for DDG. Like, we don't know what the hell he's going to focus on now.
I ain't gonna lie, DDG. If you want to, I'm going to tell you, this is my advice, bro. First of all, do whatever the fuck you want to do because you that nigga. Second of all, some of them homies that you around, they might still be your homies, your friends, your brothers, your cousins, your family. You might love them to death. But you might have to go somewhere. If you really want to do the group thing, at least you might have to go do that with somebody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Kai Cenat, when everybody on AMP had their own, like they was already working their ass off. You might have to go get some people that's already working their ass off. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how you really take off with the group shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay Cinco would have been cool, but that kind of got fucked up. But yeah, bro, go. I don't know who off the top of my head because damn near everybody who streamed like damn near in a group. But go find like that streamer that's getting 400-500 live viewers, but he streaming every day. He dropping videos all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody who's big. I can't even think of nobody off the top of my head, but just, yeah, you might have to go get some other people to do the group shit. You still got your homies. Y'all still the Capaholics. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still get together. Y'all still stream every now and then, but it ain't never going to be a serious group because you could tell like everybody not taking it as serious as others. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice. But yeah, I fuck with DDG though. Like all the jokes aside, I don't really like his brother though. But DDG I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?